Okay guys, so here's the Bronco. Love it. So far it's been great, except for one thing. I don't like the wheels it came with. So this is day 2 of having the Bronco, and I found this guy John. Sup John? He hooked me up with some nice Sasquatch wheels. So we're putting Sasquatch wheels on it now. He actually even helped me put them on the Bronco. So thanks, man. Now I'm going to remove the crash bar because I was trying not to turn very much all the way home. But now that I'm home, I'm just going to quickly remove the crash bar. Let me show you how. So the Sasquatch package wheels is specifically 35-inch wheels with 17-inch tires. They are very wide, 315 wide. But originally it doesn't come with a crash bar. So if you buy the Sasquatch package, it has about a 2-inch lift on it. Also, so it's a little bit taller, and they remove that bar and that bar, right? Nothing to do in the back. It does have a different shocks in it, probably a couple other stuff to it. I don't remember what exactly, but it's not worth the $3,000 to $5,000 that it costs extra. So if you can find wheels like this afterwards, or put aftermarket wheels on it and just remove these crash bars here, just this right here. These are actually really easy to remove. On the F-150s it was a challenge, but on here it's just 2 of these. I think these are 18s. Okay, it's easier if you turn the tires, but you see how it hits right here? It rubbed right there, so these need to be come off. So turn the tire, and actually it's not on the bottom. The bottom is welded on, so the top part is the one that gets removed. And it's a 15 millimeter. Once you loosen it up a bit, you can use your hand to do it. Or $15 millimeter. So it gets loose. Alright, this is a wiggle the bolt out. Now let's see, this thing just comes right out. Or we're gonna have to move the bumper out. Of course, I have to move the bumper. Okay, so the back ones, right, not like the ones that are towards the back of the Bronco, same thing, just 2 on top. You might have to kind of move this little liner here to get the bolt out, but the bolts come right out. Now, this is a common issue where some of them, the step is in the way. So I'm gonna try something here. Okay, you can remove this thing. It's actually just a few bolts here. It's not that hard. But I tried banging on this a little bit, and look, it moved just enough up where there's just the edge. I hit it up and I hit it back a little bit, like through here. Back this way and then up this way. And that should be coming out right there. Okay, so it's just enough where you can wiggle. It just came out. What the heck? It just came out. There it goes. Ha. Okay, so the driver's side, it's not in the way. It's straight. You can pop that out. See how it rubs there? That's why it needs to be removed. See how this one does. This one also will have to remove the bumper. Okay, so the back ones are off. Now I just got to remove the front ones, right? And they're like both sides are the same. They won't come out. You know, I would try to wiggle it and stuff, try to move this forward here, and it's just not enough room. But it's not so hard to remove these. You just got to kind of pop this off. Let me unplug this back here. But okay, it's 1, 2, 3 15 millimeter bolts, and you don't even got to remove them all the way. Just loosen them up some, and then you can pop it right out. So let's remove the sensor here. There it goes. Sorry guys, first time doing this, learning here. Just like that. And the same, this pops right off. I'm not gonna remove that one on that side. Just gonna leave that there. Shit, I don't want to damn. Ah, it'd be fine. Dang, this thing's a little dirty back here. Somebody went off-roading. Alright. I had already loosened them up a little bit. Just like that. Should be just enough. Shit, a little bit more. Boom. Out. Boom. Out. That's it, guys. Seems like a lot, but it's actually not too bad. Alright, so these are tightened all back up. Nice and tight. When you tighten them up, you want to just, don't even make them all the way snug, just enough to get them in. This is the one I really should tighten up. Make sure it's level, like here, right? Like it's about a finger in the bumper, depending on what fenders you have. And then lift it up so it touches the very edge here. Then tighten this one down, then do the same thing on that side, then you can tighten these others. Okay, we're gonna put this back on. You see how it's one insert and 2 actual clips. The insert goes, man, the insert goes in here and the 2 clips go in here and here. And then there's another one here and here. But right now, it's gonna focus on that last one. Boom, boom. Put the sensor back in, make sure it looks good. Boom, done. Same thing on this side. Sensor. See the sensor popping out right there. Snug and straight. That's it. We're good. Okay, so Sasquatch 35-inch tires that fit perfectly. Like I said, just remove the crash bars in the front. The back also fits perfectly. This here, there's a little bit that the camera kind of sees the edge where the previous one was a little bit closer. I understand the Sasquatch package does have a little bit further, this thing that sticks out a little bit longer, according to John. But, I mean, it's not bad. There's no reason to replace this. It looks good. You can still see a lot there. Inside, can you fit Sasquatch tires in the back? Maybe. Maybe if they're tight enough, yes. But you can tell we did not do that. It's easier if you just go ahead and replace them, then bring the old ones home. These are going to be for sale. These are almost brand new. These have some wear to it, but this one's brand new. I mean, but these still have life. So if I can get a few $100s for these, sold. Okay, let's open this thing up. Try to slowly. Come on. Can you see the difference between these tires? these are road tires, about 31, I think a 31 inch, maybe 32. And these are 35s. Dang, actually these might be more than 32 because they look pretty high. But yeah, but the width, I mean the actual width, these are 315, and these I think are 165. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, so when you're reversing, let me see what you can kind of see the lip of the wheel right here. But you can still see everything. There's nothing's in the way. And like if you know, like here it's ringing red, right? It's getting close, but we know that there's enough space because the lip is there, the tire's there, right? Let's see how close we got. There's plenty of space. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned because we are about to add some pod lights here. Some nice round pod lights. I think I'm going to go with round ones. Should be probably the next week. And then I'm going to add them to the auxiliary switches up there, so it'll be nice. Anyways, deuce!